go. Nice job, boys. And the Toki should be dead unless they have ultimate. Hey guys, welcome back to another jungle video. Today we'll be playing Dodgy Jungle. Now, I am... Okay, so I did take a break from Smite for a while, and I did a trial predecessor, and I do like the game. But then, when I was playing predecessor, I was actually doing pretty good on it, and then I got into the high ranks, and then when I was in high ranks, for some reason it was a complete 180 from when I first started that game, because when I was first playing that game, most people would just, well, they would actually place wards and do objective calls without me having to say anything, and it was like such a huge refresher from a Smite, because nobody in this game wards or even does objective calls. And then once I got into the high ranks, nobody did that, and it went pretty bad. Yeah, there was a lot of people over there that are actual terrorists, like a top 10 on the CIA most wanted list. Okay, so we're playing. Okay, but I did learn quite a few things from that game, which can apply to this game as well. Okay, so I'm gonna gank dual lane here. Could look at Sobek.
Attack right lane.
Oh, there's a guy on here. Okay, gonna wait for this guy's dash. And he dashed. This guy's somewhere nearby still. I don't need a blink on this. I could have blinked and saved my Ymir, but I didn't want to do that. In hindsight, I should have. I just didn't want to, because I do want to save my blink in case I could use it at rocks. Alright, we're fighting a Loki jungle. Now Dodgy does beat Loki in a fight if she has ultimate. But if she has ult, and if she doesn't have ult and Loki does, then she cannot win the fight. So I can only look at this guy whenever... I can't look at this. I'm dying for this, I don't care. I actually don't mind dying for that, just because... I mean, yes, I do give this Aphrodite a kill, and I'm dead for some time. The idea is to get the kill, get more gold towards my first item. I can still be on rocks almost on time. Ooh, I'm actually a bit late. If I blinked earlier, maybe we could have done something.
Do you not like want to fight at all?
No.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, can't really gank this Umoja. Okay, he's playing as with Umoja. I do want my Alma here. If this Umoja steps up, I can just run over there. I got all over here.
On my way.
Yeah, I don't have any pressure anywhere. I thought I used my ultimate a bit sooner than I did, but I was stunned out of it. Like, unfortunately, the boys did clean up for me, so they're feeling quite good. Now, I was waiting to use my ultimate towards the very end so my teammates can then help me out. Oh my god. Though we did almost die for it because I was stunned by the Aphrodite. Alright, so in many of my new jungle builds from now on, you'll actually be seeing me going into JOTUNNS Hydras. Now, you used to see me go into Barbed and like let's see, what's the other item? Like Barbed Hydras. Now you can still go that for a lot of good early game damage. But with the current state of the game, it is so OP to just spam gank people in this game, because like I said, nobody wards. So if nobody's warding, the more ultimates, the more cooldowns you have with the JOTUNNS Hydras, the more gank opportunities you have. Because a Dodgy ult is like 120 seconds, But with my Jotuns, it is now a 96-second cooldown because it's basically 20% cooldown reduction, which means for every 5 ultimates that I do without Jotuns, if I have Jotuns, then I have an extra ultimate during that time. Okay, I do want to play for the rocks. The timer on that is quite delayed. Are we gonna get Mocha here? The Zoki is gonna show up relatively soon. Actually, I'm gonna need my help. I don't think so. Opening through this guy. I think this guy is vision on me. There we go. Now Loki can come over. If he has ultimates, I could be in trouble. Okay, but we do have the dual lane pressure. I'll heal up all these dogs. My support is here for some reason. That's crazy. And now that we have the solo lane pressure, okay, he's not even gonna help me out of rocks. I mean, I'm a Yumi here, so that's perfectly fine. Oh, my support is not taking the rocks from me. That's actually quite rare. Because usually, when my supports come to rocks, they usually take the rocks away from me, or from whoever needs it, which is pretty annoying.
An enemy has been slain.
They should have ran over here. Didn't think they were gonna step up like that. Maybe do something here still. Oh my god, good enough shot, boys. Yeah, if I was here earlier, this would have been very, very easier on us. I am worried about Loki, but okay, this guy's stepping up. Must mean Loki might be nearby, might not. Who knows? I do want to be here for the beacon when it spawns, so I'm gonna farm this with my new walk and give it to her because she has the ultimate. She has way more chances to power crit buff on people than I do. I'll actually buy a health potion on my ultimate. I'll actually ignore going for my speed buff so I can go for the mid beacon. Now, the mid beacon is always worth with getting. It is so OP. Okay, this type of Deity doesn't have anything. Oh no. Okay, for a second I thought the Deity was gonna
I didn't even see
get behind the wall.
He was on the other
Yeah,
side
me
of it.
neither. Me neither. I had no clue.
Wait, what did you say?
Very
Okay, if you have the beacon, I'll play for the oracles, and then I'm actually not gonna do my speed buff still, because I've said it many times in my other videos. The neutral farm in this game is worth so much. The oracles are worth more than your camps. The mid buff is worth as much as your camps as well, and the rocks are the most valuable camp on the map. So if I can secure all these neutral camps, then that is no way he got all that. He has no Omi. He should be dead here. I'm just gonna pop this for fun. There we go. I'm actually worried about Loki. I don't know where he is. That's why I'm not gonna go on the Sobek. I think Loki's right side. I can't see. Yeah, he's right side. If I saw Loki earlier, then I would have gone on the Sobek. Okay, so the idea is, I mean, yes, the speed buff is so good to have, but neutral farm is worth so much more in this game. And with how far down your speed buff is, it is very likely that most junglers will not run over to invade it. So I got all the neutral camps and I got the speed buff. Whereas if I ran down towards my speed buff, there would have been a chance that we would have lost all. Well, not really all the neutrals, but we could have maybe lost a mid buff or something if I wasn't there. No, we did lose the rocks. Rocks are stolen from us. I do want to gank this guy. He has stepped up pretty hard. If he has wards, what's up? Oh no. No way that happened. Okay. It was pretty obvious what the Chiron wanted to do. And I tried to play around it, so So this Coven actually played it quite smart, but I knew what he wanted to do. So I didn't 3 on him instantly. I saved my 3 for his dash, but I was also spacing out so he can dash into me and then just run away. But when I did teleport onto him, or I can't remember what, but he somehow did knock me back anyways, which is quite crazy. Ooh, Ymir's over there. I don't like whenever my supports go over to the solo lane side whenever Gold Fury's up, because if they realize that they could just rush Gold Fury, because somehow the guy got the knockback on me, which sucks. Oh, this is a Loki. Wait, how do you have vision on him? What? Zaydi's up there. Yeah, so maybe we can try to look for something, but yeah, we're here for these oracles on time because they want to play for these. The oracles are worth a lot. Each single oracle, like one oracle, is worth as much as the buff holder, the big minion on your buffs, and you have 2 of them, so it's really OP. I'll be on this guy. He's dead. Nice shot, boys. They didn't need me. Oh, and I think no one's dead.
Unfortunate for me.
They do have 5 for Deity.
An ally has been slain.
Don't know where Deity's at. There we go. Nice job, boys. And this Loki should be dead unless they have ultimate. Oh, that was crazy ass ultimate. You should never try to turn that around. I mean, if Loki was healthier than they were, then that could have been a nice ultimate on me, probably. But they were not full HP, so I just completely one-tapped him. Ooh, I don't know if we can do this. It is 4 damage Umoja with ultimates. I'm not particularly healthy.
She can die.
We do have Alma here, and I do have this healing orb, so I do want to play for this. That's ultimates. They're gonna solo this guy. That's whatever. There you go. Okay, our solo lane did rotate, so this is a 3 gold. At least it should be 3 gold, hopefully. The support's in mid. I do have my ultimate relatively soon. Yep. I think that rip up is compromised. I'm just gonna go down to my camps. I could maybe make a play in mid. I think they're just backing up. Okay, so one thing that I could have done probably was going over to mid lane and try to force a Pyromancer. But maybe that wouldn't be the best play. I mean, we do have the mid tower dead, so I think that could have been a good play. Just because with the mid tower being dead, the teleport to lane is way shorter. It's already to the 2-2 tower, like up here. The Zimocha doesn't have ultimate. I think they have beats though.
Gank.
This is kind of scary. There we go. Yeah, this is 4 damage, Zimocha solo, so this is a pretty good game. Really good game for me. Now, if she was going more defense, then I wouldn't be able to have really made that play that well, unless my Alma was in better position, but it's fine. I do want to play for the oracles. I do have some regen. I don't have my ultimates, but I do have Ymir with me. If Sobek, Aphrodite, and Loki all come over at once, this is very scary. They're not here. Okay, just come to my camps. My ultimate's not up just yet, so I don't. So ideally, I would like to ult whenever. No, I would like to gank a lane when I have an ultimate up, but it's not up right now. So when you have downtime like this, and with the lane being pushed up as high up here as you can, I'm just gonna continue on just my farm. So you may see some people go Heartseeker 3rd item, and then Titan's Pain 4th item. if you're ever gonna build Titan's Bane, Heartseeker 3rd and 4th items, you should always go Titan's Bane 3rd. But if you have Transcendence in your first 2 items, then it's always Heartseeker 3rd. Now, this is 100 gold more than Heartseeker, and you don't have a proc, but this is 35% pen. The damage is the same, but your damage versus tanks, in case you start hitting them, is increased by a lot. Oh man, that was a very, very bad engage for me. I thought my 3 was gonna go on Loki, but it didn't.
Actually, we could do Naga.
Okay, we gotta pick on the Umoja, so both these objectives should be free. Okay, one thing that I don't particularly like about Smite 2 right now is the map. Because, as a jungle perspective, all the neutral stuff on the map is worth too much. You have oracles that are worth a lot, you have the mid buff that's worth a lot, you have dual buff that's worth a lot, you have rocks that's worth a lot, and then at 15 minutes, the Queen Naga spawns. And there's also the beacon at those spawns as well. So the current ranked meta right now is whoever drafts the stronger 3v3 in the mid lane, the stronger supports mid and jungle. If they can play for the neutral farm, they can play to just control it. Oh my god, my Ymir just stole them. Loki's over here. So, you'll see a lot in the Smite Prime games.
On my way.
I don't know who this guy's footsteps, so they're not over here. So, if you to look at the Smite Prime games,
An ally has been slain.
whoever has the stronger 3v3 will control all the neutral farm, they'll get all the beacons. So that's also why Fenrir was very, very OP for a long time, like one of the strongest characters, because his early to mid game is very good. I'm just gonna go on Loki. Oh my god. And I'm gonna go on the Aphrodite. Just gonna run away here if I can.
Killing spree.
Okay, we got the picks that we wanted, and it's perfectly fine. Yeah, that was a very weird fight. I was not there for it because I was too busy doing stuff in my lane. So yeah, so the reason why Fenrir was so strong is because his early to mid game is very strong. He has his 3, which is good for 1v1. He's a very safe character. He has his ultimate to ult somebody, like to support into tower or something like that.
Your left tower
And he just beats most junglers in a 1v1 early game. So with all the stuff that he has, it is no surprise that
Your left tower is under attack.
He's been dominant for so long. Oh man, okay, so okay, so these are the usual first 4 items that you might see in a lot of jungle builds I'll be going from now on. Now this game, my next item will be Blinking Abyss, and then I'll go into Talmud Aegis, because both relics are just so OP. Talmud Aegis is one of the most dumbest things I've ever seen. I'm actually gonna go on this Aphrodite. I mean, yeah, just fucking one shot.
Instead of being on gold, that guy's just hiding around corners trying to ult.
Yeah, so I saw that they had no ADC with them, no Loki, so then pulling Gold Fury was a bait. I was just gonna look for something else. Okay, Yamato ult's wasted. Go. This top is trolling. Okay, Loki's gonna come back. So I'm just gonna run away.
Suits up.
He
stay
didn't back
sharp.
at all. Okay.
Oh, sir, he outplayed you.
I think Loki uses beads. I can't remember if he ults out or he beads. I think he uses beads. I'm pretty low, so I'm just gonna reach one up here. We can't pull Gold Fury. Well, a bit too poked out. I mean, we probably still can now. Well, while the emote's dead, no, we can't. I'm level 19. That's wild. I could look for a gank on this Chiron. It's kind of risky. Does Chiron have ultimate? If Chiron has ults, I'm gonna look for a gank on him.
Chiron ulted me that last fight.
I don't know if he has vision on me or not.
Enemies have returned to base.
Unfortunate. So we'll just get this tier 1. This is fine. I haven't really said much about Daoji's kit. I mean, she's quite straightforward. You do want to try to min-max your one auto whenever you can.
Chiron here.
Okay, look at Loki on my
Ultimate
ultimate.
is down.
Oh, of course. Oh, I fucking suck, man. They do have a ward there. They were fucking waiting for me. I'm very scared of Loki's ultimate. Oh, I did not see Chiron behind me. That was crazy. I'm pretty low, but do we have healing? We don't have healing. Pretty low here. I'm not gonna go in until Aphrodite uses her 2 or her ultimate. I'll actually peep up my 1 if these guys want to go in. Okay, they didn't need me at all.
Killing spree. Deicide.
I am thirsty for those kills. I do have a Pyro Bomb, but I'm not going to use it. All 5 of them are dead, so this is the fierce part of my life. I will, however, start the Pyromancer. And they paused. Alright, okay, so one video idea that I want to do is where I basically talk about builds in a video, but instead of trying to explain how to build, I'm just gonna find builds that I use or that some other top players use and just break down why they're going these items over other items. And now now I usually do break down items in my builds in my videos, but I do want to make a dedicated video to that, or like a video series. If you guys have any fun builds or some builds that you're using, I could break them down for you if you do give them to me in the description. I actually want to do a video series where I break down builds and also judge people's builds and see what's good or what could be better.
Your team has destroyed.
If you let me know what you guys think, because knowing how to build is really hard in this game. You need to be a very good player in order to truly know how to build. Because if you haven't seen my 5 tips or my 5 things that I wish I knew before I started playing Smite, one common mistake that a lot of people do is just on builds. Building is very complicated, and there's so many items in the game, and there are some games where some items are necessary. Like if you need anti-heal, you might want to go with B-Sec for the healing reduction. Or if they're so tanky, you might want to build more pen than usual. Like you want to build pen earlier in the build or something like that.
On my way.
It takes a lot of game knowledge to know all that stuff. So I do want to make some actual good guides for that. Because most build guides video out there, they will try to tell you how to build, but I mean, builds constantly change with each patch.
Your left tower is under
Items
attack.
always change, but what doesn't change are the fundamentals of why. Why should you go this instead? Oh my god, I'm fucking. Oh my god. Okay, my blink is not on my R button. I usually have it on R. I tried to go on the Aphrodite there, and I completely fumbled that because it was on the wrong button, and then I
Your
just
team
panicked
has
everything.
destroyed a right.
I'm actually gonna
Your
use the
left
bomb
tower
on
is
this.
under attack.
Ayumi is chasing out the. Somebody? No, he's not chasing out anybody. If they don't need me, I'm just gonna put all my DPS towards this Phoenix. What can you do with Phoenix? What is this guy doing? What in the world was
Your
that
left
so
tower
big?
is under attack.
What the fuck am I playing, man? So yeah, there are so many fundamentals to knowing how to build that will always stay consistent throughout all patches. And I think knowing those fundamentals
Retreat.
are more valuable than all the other stuff that people say. Oh shit. Okay, I didn't know somebody was there. It was the Aphrodite. I did almost get cooked there. Yeah, right now we don't have to really force anything. I guess we could try and force Pyro. We do have Fire Giant still for another 4 seconds.
Your team has destroyed the pyromancer.
I guess no one can pick this up. I'll pick this up, it's fine. I'll back right now so I can get my starter. I do want to start building towards my Time Lock Aegis. Okay, Time Lock Aegis is probably one of the most bullshit items I've ever experienced in Smite history. This thing is too much. 15 of each pot. It's an Aegis, which resets your cooldowns and some health. It's one of the most clutch bullshit items I've ever fucking used or seen. Oh my god. I don't have an opening to go in yet. I'm gonna use 2 on my. Okay, never mind. My
I
Tsukiyomi's
forget.
aspect.
Suki. I always forget.
I can't go in just yet. So for .G late game, you want to pre-pop your 1 and then find a specific target. So my main target here will either be Chiron, Loki, or the Afro. But this game I can actually go into full tank Mocha. Yo, that's so dumb.
Your team has destroyed little enemy Phoenix.
I don't know how he's getting this on back. So you want to peep up your 1 and then you wait for them to use their ability. Like I said earlier, when I wanted to go on the Aphrodite, I was waiting for her to use the ultimate and her knockback so I can go on her, and then she's a free kill. Okay, so that was the dodgy jungle. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and do let me know that if you guys want that video series, because I just want to help people out.